This video is all about getting up Mount Kilimanjaro, because nobody cares about coming back down Mount Kilimanjaro unless you come down like this. Kilimanjaro begins at the Kanapa headquarters at 1,879 meters above sea level. That's me, Philip, your typical guy from Wisconsin. I'll introduce everyone else in a little bit. Kanapa headquarters to Mandara Hut marks the transition from the cultivation zone to the forest zone. What's it called again?
Elephant trunk in English, but in scientific name it's impatient Kilimanjaro.
We arrive at Mandara Hut, 2,720 meters above sea level.
They bite? They don't bite? Oh, they're safe.
The staff gives us a small hot water bottle inside of a children's plush toy to keep us warm at night. The next morning, breakfast is served, and shortly after that, we're back on the road. This zone is called the Moorlands.
It does kind of seem like another planet, doesn't it?
Here's a red-hot poker, but he's not red yet.
Only so many shots you can take. There's the selfie video.
The porters make their way up the mountain in half the time and carry twice the weight. This red-hot poker is starting to look a little more red.
What are your thoughts?
That's Jack. He's an avid canoeist, he's a piano player, and he has ACLs from 2 different cadavers.
It's amazing. Like nothing I've ever seen.
The team reaches Hurumbo Hut and is now at 3,720 meters above sea level.
The tower.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it. We're at 12 too.
Oh, it's flat at the top. That's definitely a crater.
Oh, there it is.
I know, right?
The chefs take the crust off our sandwiches for dinner before we head off to bed with our little bunnies. Day 3 is a day of acclimatization. We're to hike from Hurumbo to Zebra Rock and back. On the way, we spot a red-hot poker.
What are your thoughts?
That's Trace. He's a career firefighter that cooks a mean honey mustard brisket and grows an even meaner mustache.
Suffering, but good.
All right.
Hell yeah. 3 pages. How do you say man?
What? Acclimatization complete.
Kilimanjaro, 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 mlima mrefu sana. Na mawezi, mlima mrefu sana. Na mawezi, mlima mrefu sana. Ewe nyoka, mbona wanizunguka, wataka kulila nyama, mbona wanizunguka, wataka kulila nyama, mbona
What are your thoughts?
That's Justin. He's a young law school student. Did you know that he studied abroad in Cape Town?
I think tomorrow's gonna be a long day, but I'm excited and ready.
We need to pull out the ponchos.
Roll.
Just turn around or spin.
In 2020, a fire which was accidentally started by beekeepers ravaged much of the landscape on Mount Kilimanjaro and destroyed many huts along the way.
What are your thoughts?
This is Catherine. She's a big-time financial operations manager that spent most of her childhood playing spoons.
I'm feeling confident. I think we're gonna do well today.
There he is.
Wakaribishwa Kilimanjaro, hakuna matata, hakuna matata.
Mount Kilimanjaro's volcanic cone is sometimes referred to as Kibo. Right next door is a cone referred to as Mwenzi. There are many legends surrounding the two cones. One such legend is that the two are brothers. Kibo has always been the taller brother, but as Mwenzi was growing up, Kibo became jealous and decided to beat his brother down, leaving him jagged and ugly. In retaliation, Mwenzi poured hot water all over Kibo's face, leaving him bald with a glistening, shiny head, which is represented by the snow on its peaks.
What are your thoughts?
That's Elizabeth, a Boston College graduate and social advocacy expert who can literally will her oxygen levels to any level she wants.
We can do it. We're gonna do it. Tonight. 12 midnight, don't miss it.
Kibo Hut, 4,720 meters above sea level.
Good job, guys.
That night, we check our oxygen levels and heart rate one last time before we start our final summit. We are now deep in the ice and summit zone.
What's up, Philly?
Hey!
How's it going, man?
I eat Kilimanjaro for breakfast.
Oh, you eat breakfast at the Kilimanjaro?
We take a break and notice for the first time that we can see the lights from the small village of Moshi.
When I get to the top,
Yeah.
can I take my clothes off and just be naked on top?
Whatever you're gonna do, man. Whatever you're gonna do up there, doesn't matter.
Whatever happens on Kilimanjaro stays on Kilimanjaro.
Yes, man.
What are your thoughts?
I'm ready.
That's Shane. He's an economics major who now works in consulting. He spends his free time destroying beer league volleyball players and pickup volleyball games.
It's pretty dark. Can't really see how high up it is. Probably not too far.
Gilman's Point, 5,685 meters above sea level.
All right. Yeah, so that was basically the easiest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Boo.
The first sliver of light appears. Finally, the sun rises. We are at Stella Point, 5,756 meters above sea level, and the final stop before Uhuru Peak.
hata huko ulikuwa unakupata. Alafu ndio yule anayekuwa anatembea taratibu. Mbele na yeye anapokuambia akaanza kukaribia anapita. Anatembea haraka. Eh?
5 minutes. So close.
Well done, everyone.
Here we are. Good times. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna write a glazer down.
Tell me when you're ready. Ready?
5,895 meters above sea level.
What do you think?
That's Drew. He's a man who prides himself on drinking 15 liters of water per day. He's also the cool kid in the group.
I think that feel good, and I want to go down the mountain. And I'm happy that we did it. That's all. It's in my mind right now. Hell yeah. A little bit. All right. Hey, I gotta get the zebra rock behind you. Hold on.
Don't step on my poles. Or break them with your stupid rocks.
That was pretty good. I would count that as like a 10. Yeah.